What's up? What's up? Hey everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Is the first thing I'm gonna say, and I do apologize for the poor quality of I'm using my phone again. So sorry about that. I wanted to do a quick short video on the paddle commander that I've had. This guy right here. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. I've been driving it day in, using it, I should say, day in, day out. Every time I drive my car, I either have it in one of the settings. I've been driving it more on the sports mode versus anything else. And sports mode, and I would say on the lower settings. The lowest settings I would be using is normally one or two versus anything else. I've used all the settings, but not all the levels, except Sports Plus and Sports. I've used 1 to 4. City mode, I think I've got to up to 2 or 3. Eco mode, I'm down to 1 or 2, something like that. I haven't been driving eco mode a lot because my car has an eco mode built already. It's a gas saver mode is what they call it. It already has that inbuilt in the system. So I really don't need it, and I didn't buy it for that purpose. I bought it more for these two purposes right here. Well, actually, this purpose more than any one, not even this one. I actually bought it for this purpose, and I do use it on sports mode versus anything else a lot. Right now, it's currently set to sports, so once I turn on my car, it automatically turns that guy on and that guy on. Once you're off your car after a couple of minutes, it turns everything off. So no, you do not have to be turning the power off all the time when you're leaving the vehicle. I leave it on, and every time I look at it again, it's off. So you can see that right there. Car is off, engine is off, and all that stuff. I'll turn the car on in shortly to show you that something else I wanted to cover up. If you're thinking about getting this thing, guys, I would highly recommend it. Just like I said on my previous videos, guys, I do not work on for Paddle Commander. I do not work for the company. I'm not sponsored by the company. I don't know anyone at the company. The reason why I bought this thing is because I've seen videos on it. People highly recommend it. If you contact them and ask them and tell them about my channel or show them this video, they're going to tell you, hey, we don't know this guy because I don't work for them. I'm not a rep. I'm not anything like that. I'm just someone that bought their product, and I'm definitely going to tell you guys. I mean, after having this thing for so many weeks now, been driving it, it's incredible. It's incredible. I've used, and I've said it in my old video, I've used so many different tuners from the $25 ones, the cheap ass ones. Excuse me for saying that. I should have not said that. From the cheap ones to the $220 one, the Diablo Sports Tuner, the one that looks like an iPhone, really small guy and all that stuff. I've used all of that. I've purchased all those eBay products that says, hey, it's promised to give you more horsepower. Some of them, they'll even tell you that we're supposed to give you more horsepower out of driving it in a week or two. This guy right here is instant, guys. Instant, instant, instant. There is no, you have to drive it for 2 miles. You have to drive it for 5 minutes. You have to drive it for 10 minutes before you see the performance. No, especially if you have a V6 engine, someone that has a V6 engine, you're looking for more horsepower. I mean, you're looking for better performance. Not more horsepower, you're looking for better performance. This thing doesn't give you more horsepower, guys. Anybody and everybody that's posted on this thing will tell you that this does not give you more horsepower. The thing it does is it unlocks the potential of your vehicle, your engine. I mean, it just stops all that delay. It kills the delay in your car, especially on your takeoffs, guys. If say you're driving in sports mode and you've seen in my video, you step on the gas, man, this thing goes fast. However, I've noticed that I've been getting like a burn sensational smell, like something that's burning and all that stuff. And I believe the reason for that is because the car is driving in, say, maybe the lower gear for too long. And you know that if you're driving in first, say, gear 1, and you're driving for a long while, you get a burning sensation, smell. Anyway, you get something burning. I believe that's the same thing that I'm getting out of it, so I'm not too concerned with it. I don't have any engine lights on. I've had no issues with my vehicle. It is not driving funny. It is not doing anything like that. I've been using this product every day since I got it. Every day. I go to work Mondays to Friday. I do go out for Saturdays, sometimes Sundays and stuff like that. And I do use it. It's unbelievable. I've had people sit inside the car and they notice the difference on it. It's unbelievable, guys. I'm going to start my engine right now, so I'm going to show you something. Start. I'm not touching it. So you can see that it comes on, and it went to my last settings, which is the sports mode and level 1. So it saves whatever settings you leave it on. By the end of the day, it saves it on there. You do not, and I repeat, you do not need to be turning this guy off every time you get out of the vehicle. You don't have to. You can turn it off if you don't want to use it. But I haven't been turning it off. I've had no issues. I'm not worried about, trying to start my car, my battery's dead or anything like that. I haven't secured this guy yet. I probably need to secure it because I can see that I'm kind of scratching it from moving it here all the time. How do I have it hooked up to my vehicle? It is currently on the side. I actually have it on this side, pushed in anyway. The wire is inside and all the way down to the gas paddle or whatever they call it. All right. I'm thinking about securing this thing permanently here or here. Well, not permanently. I'm probably going to use the M3 tape, which will basically keep it, it'll stick and it won't move. So I won't be scratching this thing from it moving up and down and all that stuff, because this is normally where I've been having it. I know I said in my old video that I was going to find a place to secure it. I haven't done that yet. I've been working on other stuff, so I haven't had the time to do that. I probably have to take this guy off to make sure that the wire is running where I don't see it. And I'm probably going to go with putting it over here, guys. I'm probably going to go with putting it over here. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I want to keep this video short. Yeah, I was going to show you the video. Sorry, my dashboard. I'm sorry, guys. I said I was going to show you this thing. As you can see, I know I got high miles, guys, and I know I'm running. Well, I still got some gas in there. No engine light is on except the tire light. This is due to the sensor. That's been on even before I had the auto commander, before I got it. So don't think that I got it, then the tire light came on because it's burning or something. No, that was before that. No engine light at all. I've had no issues, no engine smoking or anything like that. I've had this thing for a couple of weeks, guys. I've been using it day in, day out. Again, I do not work for Paddle Commander. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't do anything like that. Yeah, they're not contacting me and telling me, hey, can you help us sell your our product and all that stuff. I'm not a rep or anything like that. I'm just somebody like you, somebody that was searching for something better, more performance out of their vehicle. I've seen this product. I saw videos online, people talking about it. I've yet to see any video of anyone bashing this thing. I have not seen it yet. I'm not saying there isn't it. I'm not saying that. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen it. Me personally, I have not seen anything like that. All the videos that I've seen, everybody they talk about this. They highly recommend it and all that stuff because they had it. They use it on their trucks, their Jeeps, and all that stuff. I'm using it on a Challenger. It's a V6 Challenger. I've had this thing for a couple of days now, guys. I got a muffler delete on my vehicle. I'm actually thinking about putting my mufflers back because I don't think I need the muffler delete anymore, because this guy really, you can hear your engine, man. Once you put it on sports mode, man, you put it on that high settings right there, and you will hear your engine, man. Your car will talk, man. It'll shout. She will bark, she will let you know that, hey, I'm awake, and all that stuff. That's how crazy it is, man. It's unbelievable. A lot of people think I have a V8. I've actually gone on a small race with somebody. Not crazy, but, roads were empty and all that stuff. And he had a Challenger. He had a V8. I think it was an SRT, if I'm not mistaken, or an RT. And we took a little run, but, I was able to get a good distance out of him before he caught up. And he thought, I got a SRT or RT or what performance I did to my vehicle and all that stuff. Because, I had pulled up into a gas station. He had pulled up into a gas station too. And we were just kind of chit-chatting a little bit. And yeah, I got a basic V6, guys. I ain't got much to it. I got the can and filter in it. Not even the whole kit, just the filter itself. They do sell it for like $40, $44, $43 on eBay. If you're thinking about just swapping out your filter, you can do that. I mean, it's pretty cheap. What else do I have? I did a muffler delete, so that's it. I mean, and then this guy. But this guy does more of it, more work than anything else, because it cuts off all that delay on your vehicle. You don't have to worry about that delay. It kills that delay. Your car is awake. Your car is responsive. And all that stuff. It's crazy, man. Every time I step on this gas, whether it's reversing, whether it's driving, it's unbelievable. It's I highly recommend it. If you're getting it for V6 and then you're gonna be driving on sports mode, you gotta know that every vehicle, whether it's a Challenger or Mustang or whatever it is, when you're driving in sports mode, you burn more gas. You burn more oil, you burn more gas. So don't get it and then you're expecting it to also save you gas when you're in sports mode. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. You want to get it because you want to save gas, you get it, and then you use the eco mode or you use the city mode. One of those two modes. They help out. I've used the eco mode, but I don't use the eco mode that much because my car already has that inbuilt in the system. So every time I get my foot off the gas pedal, it activates it. So I don't need that mode. I already have it in there, so I'm not worried. It's not killing my gas, but I have noticed the difference on gas miles when I'm driving it in sports mode or anything like that. Especially Sports Plus, man, it's crazy. She will fly, man. She is unbelievable. But yeah, take care, guys. I'm gonna cut this short again. I do apologize for the bragging. If you're thinking about getting this thing, guys, I know it costs, I think, up to $250 or $300. If you might be lucky, if you're lucky enough, you might get it for $200. It is very rare that I've checked online. I've checked what they call Craigslist. I've checked Craigslist. I've checked OfferUp. I've checked LetGo. I've checked 5 Miles. All these most similar online sites that people use to sell stuff, and I don't see a single person selling one of those things. That's the first place I went to try and buy one, and I didn't see anyone selling one. Now I think the reason for that is everybody that buys this product, they're so happy with it. They know what they like. They know they're getting what they want out of it. They don't want to sell it, because why would you sell something it's good, it's working, unless they say they've sell their vehicle. Maybe they change brands and stuff like that. This one is for Dodge. It's for Dodge vehicles and Chrysler. So I'm not saying it's going to work for Ford Mustangs or anything like that. I think it's a P31 if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it even says so, but I think it's a P31. I can't tell. But yeah, I don't know. I know they have them per mark or model and stuff like that. This is for Dodge. I believe I've seen the one for Mustang if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I can't take this thing and go and hook it up to someone's car that's a Mustang or a Honda or something like that. I don't think it'll work. And I won't even do it because I don't want to screw up my device. The programs is probably different. And I don't want to do that. I'll take this thing and put it in somebody else's Dodge. So for say they wanted to say, hey, I want to try this thing out. And, we're in the same city. And I know you. Fine, it's a friend and all that stuff. I'll do that. As long as I haven't secured it yet. Because once I secure this guy, put it in place, I'm not going to be taking everything out just so that somebody wants to try it out. No. I've let a friend drive the vehicle. And, I turned it all off. And I told him that, hey, I want you to try something out. I turned this thing off. And I drove the vehicle. He drove the vehicle until we got to the next stoplight. Then I turned it on. And I turned on the settings. I went to sports mode. And I said, okay, when the light goes green, just go. And it went green. He stepped on it. Well, he didn't, he tapped on it a little bit, and he felt it. It's unbelievable, man. He felt it. He was like, man, this thing's unbelievable. This thing is highly recommendable, guys. I highly recommend it, guys. And I don't work for them again. I don't work for them. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I'm just someone like you who was looking to buy something. I was skeptical about it. This was actually on my first choice at first. But I went ahead and got the Diablo Sports tuner because everybody talks so highly of Diablo Sports. I'm not bashing them or anything like that, but that's the reason why I went to them and I purchased it. And even the seller that I was about to buy this guy from, I even contacted him and told him, hey, I can't buy, I'm not buying it anymore. I'm going to go out and get a Diablo Sports Tuner instead. The person said, okay. They didn't care and all that stuff. But after I had it, the small guys, the one that looks like an iPhone, it wasn't, I felt a little bit of a difference, guys, but compared to this guy, I felt a huge difference. Like, you will literally feel it. Like, the other guy, I felt it a little bit, and, in the sense that, you're doubting, you have doubts and all that stuff. Did you set it right? Do you know if it's working and all that stuff? This guy, instant, guys. There's no, you're going to have to wait 2 weeks. You're going to have to be driving your car, and then what it does, it retells your computer that this, turning my engine off. Save my gas. It doesn't sit like the people that post stuff on eBay and say, hey, this device, you hook it up, it takes about 2 weeks, and what it does is it downloads and studies your driving habits and stuff like that. Then it tells the computer or whatever it is. It doesn't do that, guys. This thing is instant. When I say instant, it's plug and play and start it and go. It is instant performance change. There is no way you're gonna have this thing unless you have a faulty, defective device. There is no way, guys, that you're gonna hook this thing up, start the car, and not feel the difference, guys. I haven't tried this thing on a V8 or a Hellcat or an SRT8. I haven't done that. I'm literally speaking about Dodge V6 if you have a V6 engine. But it doesn't matter. Even if you have a V8, there are people online that highly recommend this thing, guys. Every video I've seen online on this thing, everybody highly recommends it. They all say, hey, get it. They all say it's good. It does this. It did this. It did this. It did this. It's not fake stuff. It's real people just like you and me. That being said, guys, hey, I leave it up to you. I might do a follow-up video another day. We'll see what it is. I definitely want to put my mufflers back into my car because, with this thing, guys, I can hear my engine. It sounds ridiculously crazy, guys. And I don't think I need to have a muffler delete on my vehicle anymore. So probably going to be putting that guy back into my vehicle and riding it stock and just basically work on my engine. Probably get some performance plugs and stuff like that and get a better intake settings. So that's the plan for now. So that being said, guys, have a good one. It's Friday. Have a good one. Take care. You can see it turned off itself because the engine is off. As you can see, I didn't touch it. It turned off itself. But yeah, it's Friday, guys. Have a great weekend. If you did find this video helpful, please do me a favor. Do me a favor is click that thumbs up button right there. Comment below. Let me know what you think, guys. If you have any questions, I instantly respond to my messages, to my comments as soon as I see it, when I'm free anyway. I'll respond to it because it's on my phone. It'll notify me on my phone that, hey, you got a comment on all that stuff. If you have any questions, guys, you have questions, you want to know more information, you're concerned with something, if I can help you out, I'll help you out, all right? Take care, guys, and have a good weekend.